Verdad, que supuestamente eso tiene un... que cuando tú le cambias el idioma tiene un bug. Déjenme... ¿qué era lo que yo iba a hacer aquí? Ah, el indicador, lo que yo... Ok. Supuestamente esto tiene un bug. Vamos a ver si pusieron el City Edition. En los comentaristas, Pero los comentaristas vienen... Los comentaristas vienen en español, por default. Déjame ver. Sí, ellos están en inglés ahí. Nada, vamos a jugar. A ver qué se siente la defensa. Es verdad, sí que tiene un bug. Mira, entró de una vez ahora. Sí, entró de una vez ahora. Pero y ese disparate de que por el idioma. La cámara. Yo lo siento por lo que juegan 2K. Pero se puso en español cuando yo le cambié. Se puso en inglés automáticamente cuando yo le cambié el vaina. Oye, hasta se ve diferente.
Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. And it's Shangoon.
Vamos a entrenarlo de una vez, los dos. Mierda.
The shot by Dort, no good. And the Rockets with possession. And you watch Alperen Shangoon. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, BA. He throws his
No,
way
si es verdad. Si es verdad que yo la tengo defendiendo todavía. Si no se me ponen los poderes.
He comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Durant. 2 on the clock. And that one's
Bárbaro. Bárbaro Durán. Defendido por la cabra, los dos. Es verdad. Está más física la defensa ahora. Ya, estoy botando pelota como un loco. Está más física que el diablo la defensa ahora. Ahora te devuelven los jugadores.
Here's Smith. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Holmgren with a screen on Van Vliet. Gilgeous Alexander.
Ay, mi madre.
Pass to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shangoon. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Smith against SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Durant.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Here's SGA. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Yep, that one goes.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams finds SGA. And the 3 off target.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Now Şengün. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Smith. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Durant comes in for Holiday. And it's Davison in for Shepard. Davison, pass to Durant. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Eason. Caruso with it, shoots over Durant. They can't stop the run with that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Houston. They lead by 13. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So the Houston 5 right now. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Shepard, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here they go. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. It's tipped. On the wing, SGA. No points yet. And the shot clock expires. 24 seconds.
No, yo estaba hablando por teléfono con una gente y por eso muteé el vaina. Yo lo voy a repetir ahora, tranquilo. Pero está dura la máquina, sí, está dura. Pero yo estaba tirándolo loco y vaina, yo lo voy a repetir ahora.
Violation. All right, we've now got our two.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court.
Vamos a darle ahora. Ahora sí, vamos a darle.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's the starting group for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. Williams with the steal. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, Torts. And it's off from three-point range. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow
Coño, que yo tengo el indicador ese de vaina.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
El de bandeja yo tengo que quitarlo.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. Tipped away. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champ. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for KD. And good that time. Durant's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's SGA. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Dort over Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for all the talk, Jim, about Lou Dort.
Ah, shoot timing.
Defense. How about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always...
Espérate, fue algo.
been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Caruso with the steal. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Smith outside. Pocket 6 to the middle. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Williams.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Now, here's Caruso. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. It's tipped. Smith against Williams. Smith, the pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jabari Smith. Aaron Holiday comes in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Shepard with the ball. SGA defending. Pass to Eason. Three-pointers off the mark. Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by Eason. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Cranes the three-pointer.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And Holiday kicks to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Şengün. Holmgren in the post. Şengün's there. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Holiday. The shot comes out. Outside Williams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Taking a look at the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Durant, and it's Davison in at the point guard. Now, here's SGA. Shot clock at 6. Alexander muscles it in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now, here's Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. No good. That would have tied it. Houston leading by 3. KD on the wing. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Smith. In the corner, it's Eason. Van Vliet outside. And he lays it straight in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but passing those in and scoring opportunities.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys?
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Smith for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here's Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. SGA's
Trabó la máquina, sí.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Capella dishes to KD. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And they're trailing by 10.
$100 costó.
SGA
115.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smith. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Houston on top as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
We've got Alex Caruso. Wallace is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Williams at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace. Outside Williams. Williams against Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. First team foul. There's Van Vliet. In the corner, Şengün with it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Williams. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. Just 3 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's KD. He has 7. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A 3-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Thompson against Wallace. And stolen by Şengün. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. Oklahoma City shooting well. 50% from the floor. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. And some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace left side. Lets it go with the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets leading by 11. And Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Right side, Kevin Durant. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Takes it inside. Shot by Eason, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Mitchell outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Nice defense from KD. Rockets leading by 14. And he dunks it down.
And I love the patience of Durant. And then the quick decision when he sees something.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Şengün. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Caruso. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Sí, está dura, está dura. Esa máquina está dificilísima.
Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Capella in at the 5. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Houston leading by 16. Durant just inside the line. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. Here's Caruso. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now, here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dort against Eason. Durant inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific. And that one, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now, here's Gilgeous
Qué
Alexander.
defensa, loco. Esta gente tiene un cambio.
They could use a bucket. Williams kicks to Dort.
Y uno no sabe si la va a meter. Uno tira solo y uno no sabe si la va a meter.
Rockets leading by 22. Pass to Holiday. Here's Eason. Defended by Caruso. Shot by Eason, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Ya tú sabes.
SGA, no good. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the
Los tiros están más rápido que el diacho.
And the dunk by Eason.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect
Los tiros tan
from a guy
rapidísimo.
with his vision.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. SGA against Eason.
Claro, man. Pero iba a pasar los dos lados. A ver si me caía uno.
Crushing blowout. Big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them.
Hablo,
Game
por
plan
fin.
by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Kevin Durant.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Thompson inside the line. The Rockets with another miss. And here are the Thunder now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick.
Tienen que champola, me cayó.
Houston in total control. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith, no good. Outside Williams. SGA sends a screen for Williams. So we see Houston taking the W here to come into an
Bueno, está bobo este juego.
the way they did tonight. Says
Hay que coger los tiros.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a
Hay que coger los tiros y hay que...
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Hay que adaptarse a la velocidad de ahora.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Está bobo, está bobo.
Well, we stay patient. We can touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on, and I think in a pick and roll.
Y eso abogo le pusieron a Durán.
And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds.
Y eso abogo le pusieron a
The
Durán.
patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our...
Bueno, yo me conecto en un rato, hablamos ahora. Yo quería probarlo.